1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the Mudblood Podcast. I am your host, Paddy McDonald, and today I'm joined by the best looking stuntman in Northern Irish comedy.
Stuntman?
Yeah, well,
what stunts am I doing?
You're filling in for.
Okay, yeah.
That's a stunt.
Yeah.
The stunt for the runt.
Cunt, more like the
Even better.
We love Willie.
You love showing your true colours, don't you?
No, we're joking.
And it is the fantastic Mr.
Aaron Butler. Thanks for having me, Paddy.
The butt man.
As a fill-in for people who are maybe watching this going, fuck, is Willie being to Turkey to get the transplants and stuff?
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's just me. It's just Aaron Butler.
He's turned into like a Wolverine West Belfast version from Wish.
Well, Willie's got a beard on him. He
Yeah.
has got Willie's got a stronger, longer beard than I do. Like
He sent me a picture of him and McKegney on the plane going to Amsterdam, and I says, "You've heard of snakes in the plane?
Oh fuck!
Rednecks on the plane.
Well, there's snakes in something. They're ours.
They're snaking each other. It looked like that anyway."
The thing is that I'm sure they're having a great time.
The dream team?
And, yeah.
Limping about Amsterdam. You can just imagine them, the gruesome twosome walking about
on a
Amsterdam.
mobility scooter down the red light district. Like,
You get the LA rates in the red.
I was going to say,
Do you?
Any DLA prostitutes?
I would say there is. There's a market for everything.
Yeah. I believe so. Like the
There's
but
definitely, I've heard of, like, there was a film about like people who fantasize about people who are maimed, like who have like half a leg or half a limb, or
oh, you mean like amputee porn stars?
yeah, there's people who like crave that.
Oh, like a fetish.
Yes.
There's a fetish for everything, though.
No, there is.
You know what I mean? But all I know is I know William and James are in Amsterdam right now. I hope they're having a great time. I don't know what they're doing, but I can tell you there's something up both their holes right now. And that's all I know. That's all I can say for sure.
He said to me,
And it's not like a dirty thing. It's more just like that's what they do.
Willie has
him.
something up his hole most days.
Most days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he talks about holes an awful lot, to be honest.
See, he's going to be let loose today. He's been getting shouted at for being too rude. On
Andrew shouts at me for talking about holes too much.
So,
Aaron,
He does. Oh, for fuck's sake, Aaron.
it's a podcast.
Yeah. I can't be associated.
Family friendly.
I can't. Yeah. Bless him. But
And
today,
holes, it just doesn't go.
but in the mudblood,
He's been on the radio all week.
that's his issue now. He's a radio guy. He's fucking.
He's turned into the Pete Snodden of court.
He's censoring him. Pedro
Is there
Snodden.
enough room on the island of Ireland for two Pete Snoddens?
Oh fuck! There's not enough room for one, let alone two.
Banger.
Yeah. So yes, Andrew wants me to be on my best behaviour, but not today.
Fuck him. You're on my podcast.
Yes.
Fuck him. Fuck you, Andrew.
This is what. With love, Andrew, go fuck yourself. Is what we're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Willie. I mean, I could tell when you came into this room today, you were shocked that your co-host was on time. You were like, holy fuck. You were like, what am I? You saw me sitting here and you turned pale white. You thought you'd seen a ghost.
You know, Willie would like say there's no issue there whatsoever. That is the issue. That Willie has no issue with being late all the fucking time. And for everything. It's not like I'm surprised he probably had 2 flights booked for Amsterdam. One early, one just late.
Willie and Kieran Bartlett especially have some sort of disease in them that makes them think they can get quicker to places than what they actually can get to. Here's what I think they've drove somewhere at night time and thought, oh, you can get to Belfast to fucking Dundonald in, fucking 5 minutes or whatever.
Does he?
Kieran Bartlett's notoriously late for everything.
Right.
Oh, yeah. But he'll tell you himself, like.
Right, okay. He actually knows he has a disease.
Oh, he's well aware that the lateness is a problem. Yeah.
Lateness is a disease. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Because people who are late don't improve it.
Yeah.
Like, I have a thing about being late. I really do.
That is my maybe number one pet peeve.
And it's just late. Me, like, being late somewhere. Like, if I say I have to be somewhere, I start freaking out.
I get, like, real stressed out about it too.
I don't like to be late.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good to be late on somebody.
Yeah. I get anxiety about it if I'm, like... If I like hit a bit of traffic and I think, oh, this is going to hold me back a wee bit, I start getting, like, real anxious about it.
But coming early, do you mind that? Is that a...
Well, I don't come late enough, so it kind of has to be fine with me.
Have you come lately? What's that song, Johnny Come Lately?
No,
Come Lately.
look, it's an issue, yeah.
The new kid in town.
But yeah, I don't know. Look, ask Kieran Willie. Maybe they're always coming late. Maybe that's why. That's why Chloe's really happy with Kieran. I'm not sure. But
No, he's always late.
He's never on.
He's late to the plate. Don't think he's late to the plate. I actually have to speak to Kieran.
What about, is he in trouble?
No.
All right.
Not one bit.
You just need talking
No,
about stuff.
what I done was the start of have you seen my new show?
Oh, I don't think I have. I've seen On the Tools 2. So it's the one after that?
No, on the two. No, you've seen All the Tools 1, you haven't seen On the Tools 2.
I have sure supported you in Portaferry.
Right, so you've seen it.
Aye.
So you know the bit at the start where I talk about Kevin Hart coming?
Yes.
And the guy's going to me, you can't perform.
Biggest
blah, blah.
comedian.
And I go, there's nobody bigger than Kieran.
Yeah.
I've never actually said to him. And I only
I say
realised
that. Yeah.
I've never went tell him, I went, Kieran, I do this. Is this okay? And do you know what made me? They done the sketch, him and Shane, and he flicks a coin in and goes, "I want to be a massive comedian."
Yeah.
And it made me go, "Fuck! I've actually not said anything to Kieran about this."
Well, you don't do it anymore now, though. Sure, you don't.
Well,
Show's over.
not technically. You're going to use the bits, probably. Maybe I don't know. But I've never said to him, and I went, I wonder if people told him because I know he hasn't seen it,
Yeah.
and it's just like he's a cheeky cunt.
So you have to give him a phone and give him a heads up and be like, Kieran, this is a joke I've done about you for the last 8 months.
Year. But it only
Kieran, I want your permission to do a joke that I've already been doing for a year.
So the two Waterfronts doing it. But you know what I mean? I hadn't actually said to him about, and I've never said to Gareth either. But
just slips your mind sometimes, doesn't it?
But I didn't think they would mind. But I still never asked. And it wasn't until they'd done that bit, and then I went.
I'm sure they don't mind, but it's just, I know what you're saying.
It's nice to just say this. I mean, listen, I use you in this bit. Is that okay?
Just to keep your nose clean and stuff like that. And just
don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness.
Well, that's what he's got.
That stage now.
I mean, he doesn't have much other option.
Let's just say Kieran will probably be late until that meeting to forgive me.
Kieran will now have to write a bit about you, but not tell you and do it for a year just to get payback. That's the only way to settle it now.
That.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard a bit about you.
I know, but he changes it enough that you don't think it's me, but
right.
it's me.
So you just say some fella in a gilet with a ginger beard.
West Belfast.
West Belfast, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, it's good to be here, Paddy.
It is. It's good to have you on.
It is.
what's been
Long
happening with
overdue, isn't it?
Who's it, you?
No. I mean, loads of people are Jews. But I'm not. I said long overdue. I probably pronounced do. Pronounced. I know. See, as what happens when I hang around you. I start saying stuff wrong.
You start talking.
You start infecting me with Paddy's disease, and I start fucking mumbling words.
Be better than Willie's disease.
Which
you
one?
wouldn't want to catch it.
Which one?
You maybe wouldn't want to catch it, but at the same sense, you may get the DLA. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say,
they can't offer you a card at the end of this just because you speak a wee bit funny.
Now what's been happening? Just been gigging loads, writing. I'm at that stage at the minute. You probably know yourself when doing your writing new stuff and then you're gigging and you feel shite because you're like,
this is shit.
Yeah, because you're
not confident in it yet.
You're dropping all the old stuff, and then you're trying to get this, and you're just like this. I'm not. You know yourself. You're just not killing as hard as you would like to, and so yeah, I'm kind of at that phase, and it's frustrating, like, but you have to do it, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's all I've been doing. I'm at Pugs with you tonight. I'll be trying some new wee bits here and there, and then.
Do you like Pugs for that?
I do. Do you know, Pugs is one of those gigs. Like, I've had the best gigs of my life in Pugs, but also the worst gigs of my life in Pugs.
I am like that about Pugs.
Right.
I like doing it, but I don't like doing it sometimes.
Yeah,
I've done it sometimes. I've been in it where like I feel like there's nothing from. Like, I done Queens on Monday. It's the first time I've done Queens from 2011.
So I did that as well the Queens gig in October. I want to say I did it, or November. What did you think?
I didn't feel any feedback from the audience.
It's weird, wasn't it?
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
And every act has told me the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like the room you don't feel.
Don't know what it is, because like it should be. You know yourself, Queens, that gig back in the day, you'd have flipping done whatever you could to get on it, because it was always one of those like cornerstone gigs that everyone knew about and everyone wanted on, and it was in Mandela, and it had like, also the cool thing about it was like the old Mandela was in a basement. It had that like basement comedy feel to it, but in a big setting. It just had that the sound and the ambience, and it was felt more enclosed or whatever. New Mandela, like, look, don't get me wrong, it's fucking polished as fuck. They've put so much money into it. Like, it's beautiful looking, stage is massive, all this stuff, but it hasn't got that energy yet, and maybe it takes years to develop. Maybe it doesn't happen overnight, but
they were saying it was really loud, but I was going.
Now, I will say, like,
but when Mickey and Connor was on and I was out, it sounded great.
I don't know if it's one of those ones where when you're on stage it just sounds awful, but when you're in the audience it sounds great. That's more than likely.
I came off going, fuck,
you feel like you died or whatever? Yeah, same. Like, but
and
then
every act has told me the same thing about it.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is.
But I'm going back again Saturday.
I know. I've anything for an invoice, this guy, eh?
It's not even, I do that gig for nothing.
Oh, you would, yeah. I know.
And you know, randomly, like, because I had to talk to Connor Keys about this.
Yeah.
Tom rang me randomly.
Yeah.
When I was driving up a motorway the other day, and I obviously haven't spoke to Tom on the phone now for 5-6 years, because people were saying to me, oh, you used to be, and I used to be, yeah, I would have talked to him regularly and stuff. So I changed my phone and his number wasn't saved. So when he rang, unless he has a new number, he rang me and I didn't, and he was like, hey, Paddy, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, this is somebody letting on to be Tom State. I didn't even think it was him.
Yeah.
And I was like, very good. Who's this? No, it's Tom fucking State. And I was like, don't think so. And then I says, tell me something that nobody else would know. And then me, fuck, it is Tom. I says, well, what's a crack? He says, I'm doing a gig in Belfast, Paddy. Wanting to know if you want to fucking do the fucking support, man. And I was like, yeah, do it, yeah. That's great, man. Fucking haven't seen you in a long time. Just thought about you. Fucking put you on the gig. And I was like, great. Sunday came. So say it was Thursday or Wednesday. Sunday came. And I'm at a kid's birthday party.
Class.
And my phone's going.
Doing 10 minutes.
And I'm like, I'm away out here. Doing 10 minutes. Invoice Alicon. And it was a bad crowd. So
they didn't like the pedo jokes.
Fucking hated it. Didn't even know who Jimmy Savile was. I had to show them exactly what he would do. So without saying, and he's like, Betty, Tom fucking State, man. And I was like, well, Tom, what is happening? Here he was. Hey, I was fucking telling a few guys about this fucking gig, and they were saying to me, what the fuck you getting that guy for? And I was like, who said that? He says, few guys, you know. He said, you stole material from Tommy Tiernan and fucking Tommy Tiernan and fucking somebody else. And I went, what material did I steal from him? And he went, sure. And he was, yeah, I fucking said to these guys, no, this isn't this fucking guy. No, not this guy's fucking cool. This is Paddy. And they were like, oh, Daphne him and all. And then he came back and he says, hey, they sent me a fucking picture, man. And I was like, right. He says, it's not fucking you. But I fucking went on the internet to find you. And I can only find this fat cunt with the fucking beard. And I was like, oh, that's me.
This guy sounds...
That is fucking me. He didn't have the beard the last time. So you know, that was fucking years ago. I didn't, and I have a beard. Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? Hear me? Why? Here he was. Fucking selling out arenas, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I should be fucking supporting you.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, no, COVID was good and stuff.
COVID was good. COVID was good to me.
COVID.
It gave me a beard and an arena show.
In fairness, nobody can really say COVID was shit. Everybody done well out of it.
In some, yeah.
I was driving the other day and I went, fuck, I miss COVID.
Do you know what? Weirdly, I kind of get like that sometimes, because fucking I would be a little bit of an introvert in ways, like, and
I knew, like, during it, people going, "This is shit," being stuck in a house and getting full money and fucking
I was
free.
enjoying
It was like
I was fucking.
I was doing the spar door. It was fucking great.
Well, yeah, you
didn't
were,
really like that bit, but
yeah. I basically got like a month off my self-employment just because like a load of video production stuff had kind of stopped and winded down, and there was no stand-up or whatever. And for that month, I was like, this is fucking great. I was like, I'm getting government money. I'm fucking... My ma's making home dinners every night. Like, I was like, this is fucking great. And then, like, started working again and everything started getting back to normal. But that month was bliss. Like, see, just waking up fucking... the weather was beautiful, too.
no, do you know, like, that was really weird that the weather was that good.
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been as good for people.
If it was like
the
raining
weather
and
was-
shite and
People
whatever.
were like out their back sunbathing, and it was like full on.
It's a good point.
Who put 50p in the meter here to fucking get the lights on? 'Cause it
Yeah.
was like really good.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, cool. It was class. You're supporting Tom on what day do you do, or what day? is it?
Saturday,
I've never
motherfucker.
seen Tom stage.
Oh mate,
Should I try get down?
genuinely my favourite comedian.
I've heard, I hear great
I'm not
things
even going
about
to
him.
get to see him on Saturday.
Do you have to split straight
I have
after?
to split, go to Downpatrick straight after.
Loves an invoice. This guy, I tell you, the
Which I
hardest
was
working
already
guy.
doing, but
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
to
yeah.
move. I had to move that gig about a
Is
bit.
it a solo in down, Patrick?
Yeah. So I had to move the gig about. So I'm sending Willie T down to fucking
The-
to keep the dogs at bay. He's just going to stand on the stage and go woof, woof,
Literally until you get here. Do you reckon there'll be
something hanging out of his bum.
me?
Imagine
The-
if Willie started doing magic tricks out of his arse.
I made a joke about that yesterday. Andrew Ryan
Did
was
About Willie?
no, not about Willie, but Andrew Ryan was basically saying that prisons now have got these new machines
That you can see
the
everything.
scan, so you can see people smuggling drugs. And I said if I went in,
Mobile
it'd be like a
phones.
magician where they pull the sleeve and it's just a big hanky coming out. For it's just me like that.
Can you just play a wee bit of music, lad? While we're doing this?
Like a fucking circus clown. And I say I have to get more staff and all in.
And then a big whack of shake comes in and he goes, "Here's my beautiful assistant,
Yeah, that's Andrew.
Mr. Hanky."
You don't call him that. The Mr.
Me,
Hanky.
Brown.
The,
It's just a shout.
do you know there'll be YouTube comments on this podcast right now being like, "Fucking shit, Willie's not here," and I'm sorry to those people.
I don't think so.
I think there will be, but look, we're just doing our best, Paddy. That's
I
all
don't
it is.
think so.
Do you
I
not
don't think so.
Do you think people will be like, "Thank fuck, Willie's away"?
Sometimes they enjoy it, sometimes they don't.
It's good to vary it up. It's good to vary it up. I like your listeners anyway. They're all good people. You know.
It's not what you were saying in the car. You
Shut up, Paddy. Don't fucking.
What was it you said to me? Fucking your audience are maniacs.
Probably, but that's a well-known fact.
We done a live podcast in
Coleraine.
Coleraine
I actually just got the
University.
video back for that the other day.
Was it as good as we thought it was?
Yeah. Now the only thing is, it was one of those ones. No one they
You
do.
cannot use it.
No. You can't. We'll see. But it's one of those recordings that didn't really have audience, like microphones in. So we're
miss all the laughter.
You kind of miss all the laugh. Not like there's some bits that you can hear a little bit more, and then there's
But you do need to get that.
yeah,
at that
it's
moment.
just not the same. But I'll try get a
Can
few.
you not just sit
clips.
in the house and do like one laugh?
Add laughter,
And
me
add-
laughing into a
and just
mic
different-
phrases.
Just keep layering them on top of each
Yeah.
other.
Don't get like a real sarcastic laugh. Because people do say that. Like when I do podcasts, people do say, "Fucking the ones with him are just like it's forced and sarcastic laughter."
No. Like I look, people. It's funny to me because you do read comments sometimes. Like even there's a podcast that me and Shane Diona did, and there's a moment in the podcast where Diona like touches my arm like that, and someone wrote a comment being like, "Look at her touching his arm or something going on," and you're like, people just like
fine.
watch and listen to podcasts and start making their own wee narratives and stories,
Is
which
she a good kisser?
is fair. Yeah, fair enough. No, Sean is.
That's what's going on.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep her at bay to get to him.
What's your thing word? Safe word?
Oh,
With
keep
them.
going. The
Have you got past the hankies yet? Is it? You could technically see if it came out like if it's you and Sean, you could just say, "No, he puts my hankies in for me."
hankies. It's fucking quilts just tied together.
Harry Curry warehouse up your hole.
Yeah, the TK Maxx bedding section. The
Plenty of offers off.
DFS sales always on.
yeah.
4 years, don't have to pay them back for the first 4 before. Has anybody ever bought a sofa from DFS? Have you ever bought one?
I have my sofas from DFS.
I'm
yeah,
about
yeah.
Is it
to.
really?
Yeah.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
And you're about to buy another one?
Yeah. Mine was like a
I
grand.
genuinely don't know anybody's bought one from DFS.
I have it's a nice sofa. Like I have to be honest, it's fucking I like it. But it took ages to get there. Like.
It's awful suspicious, but
When I bought my sofa, right, I remember at the time, like we went to a place called Reed's and not about anymore.
Right.
They were in Boucher Road.
Right.
But
Yeah,
we
yeah.
picked this sofa. I think we paid fucking 4 or 5 grand for a 3-seater and 2 single-seaters.
Right.
And everybody was going, 5 fucking grand. Like, you can imagine my dad. my dad's like, you can fucking buy a house for it, right? But we still have it. Like, I paid for the best of the leather, and we still have the sofa.
Right.
And everyone compliments on it.
Right. So it
we've
lasts.
had that since we've had that, Andreas Ma's had 6 sofas.
Fuck.
From 2002. 2002.
Just shows you, like, if you pay,
Sometimes it works out.
sometimes
like,
it works out to pay a little bit more. Like, yeah, my mum's sofa's like that in her house. Like, her sofa's been there for fucking 20 odd years. Like, now she
and you
did.
just call him daddy.
Big Joe.
Big Joe on the sofa.
yeah.
She got him the DFS sale.
Fuck's sake, he's the one that sits in it the most anyway. Fuck's sake. But yeah, no. Why? What are you thinking about DFS, Sean? Why do you not trust it?
They're going, here's 200 quid off a sofa. You don't have to pay anything a day. Mm-hmm. We're giving you 0% interest for 4 years. And you're like, what are you up to?
Right, I get you. You're
You
a
know
wee
what I
bit
mean?
skeptical.
Why? Why are you giving it?
Fair
Like,
enough. Look, honestly, I think you're all right. Like, I don't think there's any trickery involved.
I don't know.
But I can
Is it
understand.
big
Look,
money or
West
much
Belfast,
is the
but-
sofa now? Like,
not much is it?
Probably about £900.
That's not bad. That's not
like
bad.
even that, like £900 fucking pound. How are they making money at that?
I know mine was $1,000, but mine originally cost $650. But then I got like recliner battery put into it, like fucking all this sort of tech stuff and all this fucking special material.
You don't have to call it a sofa. You can call it a sex swing if you
Yeah.
want.
No, fuck no.
Dildo.
That was $2,000. The
Big Barry. Doesn't look like Big Barry.
big black sofa.
We see you hit the button and he reclines back. Stop putting my hankies away.
Oh, I'm biting my tongue here because there's so many things I would like to say, but I'll not say because I like having a career. But yes, we did me, you, and Dave did the Riverside Coleraine podcast, which is like part of the Students' Union or part of the university, and it was an interesting one, wasn't it? We had to have headset microphones, which was strange. Yeah, not using your hands when you're doing comedy is. Like, or sorry, what I mean, not holding a microphone. I'm fucking, my head's up.
No
With all
wonder
the
Andrew
benches.
shouted at you. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
yeah, I know.
Get your head out of your hole. Come on now.
The
Sex in the head. Sex in the brain.
Sex.
Sex in the head. What's that called? Blowjob.
Yep.
Isn't it?
That-
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a receiver of one. I wouldn't know
Receiver of a what?
of blowjobs.
Right?
I'm hardly a giver.
Why?
Cause that's fucking gay. and all.
Whose idea was it to have the wireless headset?
Oh, there's
Daphne Arn.
No, I swear to
Daphne
God.
Arn, like,
I
sent him
swear to
this whole
God,
skit.
I genuinely didn't.
Like he fucking demanded like water and tins.
Though,
He
to
demanded
be fair, that
water
would
and
be
tins.
something I would do.
He demanded water and tins. He demanded pizza.
I didn't demand. No,
And he
you demanded pizza.
He demanded pizza, and he demanded
You demanded
tea, and he
pizza.
demanded 3 Cokes,
I
1 a
asked
zero
for-
Coca-Cola, and 2 at room temperature. Fucking me and Dave were like, what the fuck? Like,
Nah, Sean, let's tell you the truth behind all that. I demanded very little. This guy demand. The bad me and Dave were talking about you because you were going when we brought you up. Because we all travel in the same car together or whatever, and we're just in the dressing room and fucking it's total silence, like we're all just getting settled, and then me and Dave are just like at the desk looking around, and all we hear is Dervla from Scotland. Will I be there next year? Maybe, I don't know. Siobhan from Turf. Why would I shout her out? Declan. Me and Dave are going, what's happening here?
That's every one of your stories.
You had just launched India Live TikTok, but you didn't bother to say to me or Dave, lads, I'm about to go live on TikTok here. You just cut straight into it. Me and Dave were looking at each other going, what's he doing? Fucking, we have no idea. And then like we gathered what you were doing, and we're like, I'll probably.
he's well into it.
We're like, I'll probably only do it for like 5 minutes or something. 45 minutes doing it live. Me and Dave were like, right, we need the rest set list here, Paddy. Let's wrap up the TikTok for fuck's sake. It didn't.
Australia, don't know, might be our.
It's just, but that is
We'll
what people
see,
do.
we'll
To be
see.
fair, like people are like, "Are you coming to Porto Glenovi or whatever?" Fucking
Porto Glenovi?
And
wherever.
it'll be. I think I'll beat them.
Ah,
Good this year.
or you get where's Connor Burns? That's a classic
Nah,
one too.
nah,
Like,
nah.
oh, sorry.
oh,
Will we stop
real
it there?
bad messages started to come in the other night again.
I did.
So we're not mentioning no more Connors.
Flame one.
Officially barred, done, dusted.
I'm not. Again, I'm not. All I know is
You went to school with him, didn't you?
no. Did I? No, he was a teacher.
He lives with you, doesn't he? That hostel.
He doesn't live with me in a hostel. Don't spread that rumor because people. This is what people pick up on.
That's why I wasn't
You
allowed to
say
stay
these
with you,
things,
was it?
and then people go to me.
We've actually, since the whole hotel gate at the wedding thing,
Yes.
we came up with the idea that Aaron's going to let me have a pajama party.
Me and you're going to stay one night
Have
at a
a
travel lodge,
One
and we're
night
going
at,
we're going to record it.
at the motel.
Yeah.
A pajama party.
And I'll pay for it respectfully. To honour the hotel situation that happened at Rory Woods' wedding. That
Two beds in a room, and he wouldn't let me stay.
I got
there.
3. I can't remember. There was too many in the room to count. To be honest,
And I had to sleep in the car.
you didn't. You slept with Mickey Bartlett and Aaron McCann.
Well, I didn't sleep with them both. I kissed Aaron. Slept with me.
You didn't. Yes, that
The
was.
wireless headsets, fucking.
Oh, yes,
so
back
you were
to the
going
wireless
about doing
headsets.
20 minutes like you were in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Well, you felt like you were doing a TED talk or something, or you were
Yeah.
doing like an inspirational speech because you were fucking. It was weird, like.
And
but-
there was people in the front row wearing Sally Tat drinking carry-out.
yeah.
So it didn't feel like
Yeah.
it was a microphone on your thing.
It was like a Tom Smith rally. You know what I mean? It was like one of those.
Does he have a rally?
I don't know. I just didn't know if you call them. Wouldn't call it a rally. You'd call it a talk, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He's
Motivational.
fucking far right.
Is-
far right?
Politician.
Oh,
Who? Tom Smith?
That's what it sounds like when he says a rally.
oh, right. Yeah, it makes it sound like he's a politician. Yeah. You're good mates with Tom these days, aren't you?
Man, am I know?
You learning much from him? Dave Elliott's been reading his book. Dave Elliott genuinely has been reading the full book. Was it Fearless?
Do you know what?
Could be feared.
He tries to get you to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and all.
He has like a WhatsApp group. Is that what it is? And you're in this group?
And he has me now he's 56 of these groups.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. So there's a lot of fucking texting going on in that boy's life. But he puts in 4 o'clock morning, guys. Hope yous are all up. And I obviously didn't reply until
You were up.
6:30 or something.
Even that is early.
That was early for me.
Yeah.
And I normally get up at 7. But I get
That's
up and they
early.
were like, "Where are you, Paddy? Where are you?" All these messages, and I was like, "Lads, behave." I was up at 3:58, 2 minutes before the alarm. I actually wake up before the alarm goes off. That's how fucking much of a warrior I am. They didn't really see the funny side of it.
No. The inspiration. What's the other 55 groups? Is what I would like to know.
It's all like he's in 55 groups. That's all he told me. I don't know who's in the other groups. I'll be lying to fucking.
They're all
comment
like
on.
people he's mentoring.
I don't know if it's all mental or is it business or I don't know.
Right. I would find some sort of sneaky way to like set up my phone in a way that, like, do you ever see those wee birds? Remember Homer Simpson in The Simpsons had one of those wee birds to do his work for him? Like, he just kept tapping the
just
keyboard.
taps up.
I would have like a message ready to be sent on leave my phone open and have one of those birds like
Just-
activated at 3-4 in the morning
just hit it.
and just hits it while you're still asleep.
And he's like, "Oh, very good."
And he's like, fuck, he's
Yeah.
getting it early.
But do you know what? Not everything that he talks about is my cup of tea, or I don't buy into it. And
You pick
I
and
don't-
choose.
But there's been things that he's helped me with. Yeah, definitely has.
What?
Trying to get you to read the Quran and all, wasn't he?
Oh, really?
No. Don't listen.
Where'd that come from, Sean?
That's a malicious rumor. Tom's a lot of money. He can fucking take us to court.
The Quran's not a malicious rumor. What is the Quran?
What?
What is the Quran?
It's the
It's a girl
Islamic
from
Bible.
Ballymurphy, but she doesn't know how to spell her name right. She's always complaining. It's really Karn, but she
good.
calls herself Karan.
Quran. It's a posh Karn. No, it's not Karn, it's
That's
Quran.
somebody would put a fada over the name Quran
Yeah,
and say it's Quran. That's
She's
Harry's.
It's Misha Quran.
Karan O'Reilly. O'Reilly. They won't even say O'Reilly.
Can I make an order for collection? It's for Quran.
Yeah. Pizza for Quran.
They would still spell it right.
Chicken balls for Quran.
You know they would still spell it right.
Tell me, but it's a religious book, isn't it? The Quran.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
Islam.
Islamic Bible.
Islam Bible. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
It's like it's sort of like it's the third book in the series
Bible.
of
The
like
series.
The series.
of-
It's like
yeah,
Lord of
so
the
you've
Rings.
got like the Old
Fuck me,
Testament,
we're
the
gonna
New
get our heads
Testament,
chopped off on
and
that.
the
Ah,
Quran.
fuck it. We've lived a good life.
Like Judaism, Christianity, and like Islam is like the same religion, but it's just like Old Testament Judaism is like fucking like A New Hope. Like Christianity is the fucking Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, it is Star Wars. We're going
And the Quran is Return of the Jedi.
I mean, only you could make Star Wars and religious just blend into one like that.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's what they were playing when he was carrying the cross.
That's the music when the Pope walks down the corridor.
The Pope Mobile. Isn't that class, the Pope Mobile? I would love one of them.
I like John Paul II.
Well, yeah, you like his work?
He was just like when you were growing up. It was like John Paul, JP II. Like I had people in my class called JP, loads of them. John Paul's loads of John Paul.
There is actually from your era. That's a good point. Yeah,
John Paul, and he was a goalkeeper.
The Holy Goalie.
yeah,
The holy goalie.
yeah. He was saving all those religious secrets, saving all those
He was saving all
pedophiles.
the paedophiles.
That's what he was doing.
Good save there by John
yeah,
Paul.
yeah. He got
Fella
shot, didn't
Murphy.
he?
What?
He got shot, didn't he?
The Ra didn't do it.
Not everything. that
Michael
gets
Stone.
shot,
Michael
Paddy, is
Stone
the
shot the
Ra.
Pope.
No, he didn't.
He did. Nandy Town.
No, he didn't, Paddy. Someone did. Did someone shoot him?
JR.
No.
Do you remember it?
What, I shot JR from Father Ted? Or no?
No, well, you know it from far and I know it from the actual. It was like Dallas or something.
Yeah.
It was a massive thing, like at the time. I think I was
No.
like 4 or 5, but I can remember it. Who shot JR?
I wouldn't have remembered that.
It just showed you a gun coming in.
But Francis is the new Pope now. Apparently, he's very
Francisco.
modern Pope. Do you get loads of Francis?
Oh, where's
people?
Nigar Max?
I thought you said something
Francis?
else there.
And
How's
Stone Island. Stone Island taps it.
the yeah, but he's all for like gay people getting married and stuff, isn't he?
Is he? But
I don't know. What a life it must be to be like one of them. What do you do? Like,
I know what you do.
but isn't that?
Do you know they're like in that Vatican City, right? Because it's for people that don't know, for non-Catholics.
Yeah.
That's like their own country.
Oh yeah, and they don't
Vatican
have to like
City's
pay
country.
tax and stuff, right?
It's like a haven.
Yeah.
Like, and people don't realize like there's brothels and stuff in it.
No, Paddy.
Now hold on.
No, Paddy.
Now listen.
There's
You're-
Pope brothels.
Do you know potty facts? Do you know the crack with
I
potty
know
facts?
the pack. I know
Right.
the. I think I was
You know
the
the pack?
original.
We
I
call
know
the
that
pack?
for potty facts.
Right.
Like,
Now, this is a thing.
Roy Keane's the receptionist.
There
of
has
it.
always been brothels in Vatican City.
Like, to be fair, it's not the most far-fetched idea, to be fair.
I'm just imagining his like Google. It's like
Oh,
Vatican
yeah.
City brothels, and it's like, did you mean?
Yeah.
Or it
Vatican
comes up
Vatican
Google Maps.
properties. Vati leak scandal. I love that. Used as brothels and massage parlors where priests pay for sex. You tell me the religion's corrupt? Vatican.
Vatican-owned properties in Rome are operating as city saunas and massage parlours where priests pay for sex.
So Willie and James are
Right? Now, I would rather them do that.
Aye, then buck wee lads.
Yes.
Aye.
Or wee girls.
Or we.
Let's not be one-sided here.
Sorry.
Paedophilia on both
On both sides is.
of any type.
Yeah. But
Even,
more so. No, wait.
but even them having sex with animals, like I would rather them were doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye, then buck the wee animals.
Yes. Like I remember there was a whole
Especially
thing
the
about
kid
a priest.
animals,
There was a
pedo
priest
animals.
having an affair with a woman, right? In an estate in West Belfast, and we're talking about it and stuff. And people were like, "That's a disgrace," and I was going, "That's actually not that bad."
Well, that's the argument with it. Like, because isn't it certain priests? I don't know what, but they're allowed to marry, like in America and stuff. Like, I don't know what
They're
kind
not
they are.
Catholic.
They're not. Must not be Catholic. But yeah, but the whole argument should be they should be able to marry.
They
Like, why
used to be
not?
able to marry.
Why not? Like,
But what I think happened was, if a priest had a family, then his kids and his wife got the money. So the Vatican came up with the idea if they had all their employees and they didn't have kids or anything like that, then technically there's nothing to really pay out on
yeah,
or give or look after or do you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
yeah.
The surname
Macanesby.
Well, also the surname Taggart, right?
Is
comes
son of the
from
priest.
Mac and Taggart, which means son of the priest.
Priest and Macanesby, son of the bishop. So
So fucking
they had them before.
I'm gonna look here on. There's an article I want.
Priest Tinder.
No, Prinder. No, there is.
No, I'm Father Murphy. I fucking grind the holy.
I don't know. Shove a crucifix up your arse.
I'll give you the best confession you've ever had.
Give you the last rites, love, if you know what I mean.
That's the same as your Andrew impression.
Yeah, they're all the same. It's the same.
Somebody
Same as Kevin Hart.
Yeah, let's do Kevin Hart. This is Kevin Hart.
Paddy's
So,
got one.
it's Kevin Hart. I'm in Belfast.
By his one voice. We got
Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, I'll be back.
There you go.
I need your boat, your quote, and your motorcycle. Get to the chopper.
Fucking hell.
Here's an amazing fact you didn't know.
Go ahead, another Paddy fact, bonus one.
100% Paddy fact, right?
Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger lived in Belfast.
Is it Schwarzenegger or Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger.
You're making it sound like Schwarzenegger. The Schwarzenegger. Also, he used to live in Belfast?
Yes.
Right. If I Google this, will anything come up?
Yes.
Right, okay, hold on.
When he was bodybuilding, there was a guy who was a bodybuilder in East Belfast, brought him, and he lived with a wee woman up the Castlereagh Road.
Of course there was.
I used to do a bit about it on stage.
Trying to spell Schwarzenegger is very difficult.
SC.
SC.
H.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, they give me it. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Belfast. My snap of Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Belfast Telegraph. Arnold Schwarzenegger pictured. Arnold Schwarzenegger lived in Collinsburg Park, sitting in Belfast when he was in Aspire. This is crazy. Is this real?
100%.
Can I have a curry chip?
But
and a bit of gravy?
I used to do a bit on stage, and my bit used to be if he hadn't have fucked off to America and became an actor, and he stayed in Belfast, what would he have become?
We'd have won the Troubles.
So, we wouldn't have, because he would have been an
East?
idiot.
Oh, fuck. We'd have all been talking like this now.
Jerry, get away now! I've been sent to get you and terminate you.
Put the hurley down!
That was my bit. I used to do a bit about it. He was in the Orange Order. No surrender! Fuck all tags.
You love your McDonald's, don't you?
I would love to watch The Terminator if it was made like that. If the plot was we have
Arnold
to send him back to get Jerry.
Belfast Blues.
Fuck, he could have, yeah. I mean, he basically should have been.
You didn't know that?
No, honestly, I'm going to read more about it when I get home.
Fact, I do a bit about it. I actually should put the bit back in because I literally only done that for a couple of months.
Imagine if he had a season ticket for the Glens.
Do you remember? Do you know how I knew about it? There was a TV show, and it was a game show, and it was like, fucking Don't Lie to Me or something like that. It was something like that, where they bring out people and they go, one of these people had a Hollywood fucking, and had this wee woman, and she was like, and they were like, where are you from? And she was like, I'm from Belfast. And they were like, right, and who did you have living with you? And it was like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they were like, fuck off, right? So, and they went with another person who said they had fucking John Lennon live with them or something, right? And then it turned out it was her. And I remember as a kid watching it going, fuck off, like, no way. And then I read more about it, and then I started doing a bit about it, about him being in the thing. But, like, people just don't know that bit about him.
Here's what I now am thinking, right? This is where my brain goes. 1966, he was here, he was 22 years old, wasn't married at the time. Did Arnie maybe do a bit of fucking bucking around East Belfast? You know
Doris Day, your man that was in the UDA.
Is that what, like, is there just a group of East Belfast people who are fucking ripped like fuck? Or is there someone's granny floating about? Reach out to us if there's someone's granny who bucked Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 60s.
They did say like that the Loyalists came out with muscles and the Republicans came out with degrees. Is that why? Because Big Arnie knocked
Arnie infected the gene pool. Like, Arnie just came over for a wee flying visit, pumped a few fucking loads into people and fucking said, I'll be back. I'll be Burbank.
I'll be back. Stayed 1/12 of July and impregnated the whole of fucking Collinswater.
Yeah.
You had a wee shop, a wee hole
fucking some
in the
bonfire.
toilet in Collinswater, and the women just came in and were like, I want a bit of your Australian bollocks.
Yeah,
Give us a piece of your schnitzel.
He must have big bonfire that
You
year.
also know he was a Nazi.
Just him lifting
before he
pallets.
left. You know he was in the Nazi youth.
I'm gonna have to Google another fucking thing here. Fuck's sake.
Like genuinely, there's photos of him in a Nazi youth uniform and stuff.
Surely he wouldn't have been at the age.
What?
He wouldn't have been at the age to be in Nazi youth. Nazi youth ended in 45.
Did it?
Yeah, he wasn't a Nazi youth, Paddy.
Google it.
Because
Google it. Google it.
right, okay, hold on. Was Arnold? I can't believe this is where we're at. Schwarzenegger.
He's a Nazi and a loyalist.
There's sure, aren't they all anyway?
It's a big mix in it.
In
You didn't know where to put up a fucking Israel flag, or
Nazi youth.
Oh, that's why he left.
got too confused.
No, he,
Is there?
What's it say?
no, he wasn't. He wasn't. Hold on.
What's it say? His
I'm
family was?
still looking. Arnold Schwarzenegger. His dad might have been recalling Nazis from his childhood. Remember back? No, there's nothing. His father belonged to the Nazi party.
Right, go into the Google image.
Aye, but Google Images has fake stuff from all around
Does
the
it?
place. Yeah. I
That big Barry one,
it's
fake, is
just
it?
it's just show. Oh no.
There's Schwarzenegger in a Rangers cap. Standing outside the East End.
Standing outside
D
Collins
Street,
Water.
Smoking a fag.
Hello.
That was Russian. Hello, I am Arnold.
Hello.
Right. So we learned a little bit about. I love the fact that I've learned something today. I really do.
People normally do. It's a patty fact. They normally do learn something.
Yeah. Whether they like to or not, they learn something. The article that I remember landing on Wikipedia was list of sexually active popes.
Every one of them's on it. Every one of them.
It's just all of them.
But listen, that's of course they're all. Every one of them's at least pulled their chapter once. That's sex.
Well, yeah.
That's sex.
Well, no, that's self-satisfaction.
It's sex.
Intercourse sex is different, though.
Which is?
Between either a man and a woman, or a man and a they, them. I don't know what you say these days because of fucking gender and whatever, but it's between two people, let's just say. Has to be two consenting, or 3, 4 if you're the fucking orgy.
Is sex with an animal intercourse?
I would say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would it be if it wasn't?
Tuesday!
Just fun? Just
Tuesday!
Just a good time?
Is sex with a robot intercourse?
Yes.
Sex with a car intercourse?
Yes.
Sex with a tractor?
Yeah.
I'm going to blow your mind here. You know there was a guy done in England?
Had sex with a tractor.
Not one.
Married it. Oh, 2.
Not one.
He had to throw you out.
Not one. 700 different tractors.
That's
And get caught by the cops, right? And when they caught him, and here's the best bit.
got caught.
Wait to hear this. This is the best bit. It was a certain type of tractor. He scoured the country for that particular tractor.
What, like a red one, or
No. Google this. Google it.
this is the
Google
Google episode, isn't it?
Google
Like,
it.
so man
I'd have got away with
has
it too if it wasn't
Man
for
in
you damn
England
John
caught
Deere's.
having intercourse with tractors, right?
man in England caught having. My Google search history is getting deleted after this.
There's going to be a knock on the door here.
I know. By the way, before we continue, do you smell the glue in here?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think we're Googling all day.
genuinely, people listening to this don't realise there's like construction happening next door or something, and the glue smell in here is
You're West Belfast. I
I
love
am
the fact that the Mudblood studio smells like glue. You're fucking nearly clicking on that. Everybody else is fucking out of it.
no, I clicked on when I come in, but fuck me, it's really strong a day. Man in England caught having intercourse with tractors.
We're all fucking lit.
I am genuinely the glue in my head right
Prit
now.
stick. They call you Prit
I
stick.
can't even spell intercourse. I keep spelling intercooler.
Intercooler. Tractor intercooler.
Course. Oh, I forgot to put the tractor bit in, so it just came up man having intercourse in England. Fuck's sake.
Was there plenty of videos?
I don't want to. With tractor. Right. Suffolk man has sex with 450 tractors. Perv who romped with 450 tractors caught Filthy Ralph. I love the way they go on. Filthy Ralph Bishop. 53 was said to have been caught with trousers around his ankles in a field in Sex Mudnam. What a place. Man,
If you're going to do it, like, that's where you do it.
hard drive full of tractor porn. Where do you even find that?
Where
like?
do you find that?
And why? And like,
It's next to the Thomas the Tank Engine. Next thing about it, he's called Thomas the Tank.
It's the fact that the tractor or the power drive was full. Like, so he didn't just get one. He's several.
Jake, it took ages for that to load up.
Yeah.
There's nothing being worse than stuck behind another tractor. Like
So let's see. The Suffolk Gazette.
and the music over the top of the videos was all,
Oh,
me and my dad were, he's Bruce Lee. and I'm
Driving
Mr.
home
T.
for Christmas.
What is that song? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
My dad's a JCB.
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Yes, I do remember that song now.
He's Mr. T.
That's right. Yeah.
Remember?
He was arrested on suspicion. Now, it can't just be a suspicion. He basically has to have been doing it. He admitted to having sex with 450 tractors all around Suffolk countryside. When officers searched his home, they found a collection of more than 5,000 tractor images on his laptop. Photos showed Bishop had a special desire for John Deere and Massey Ferguson tractors, particularly the green ones. Good lad. Good Catholic guy.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was, Your Honour, it wasn't just any tractor. Come on, now.
it
I
was
had
the
a
green
fucking
ones.
tape.
I'm not a pervert.
You just know for a fact he's been walking out of Asda and there's that wee machine, for £1, and he's went, I'm getting in this and wanking.
He's the fucking definition of if she's red, keep her in the shed.
Oh, yeah.
He is culty as fuck.
If she's green,
Tell me
if
he
she's
was
green,
wearing-
put her in the
Tell
bed.
me he was wearing brown boots and a check shirt.
It hasn't went into that detail here. If it's green, I'm keen.
What is the song? The slip and the diff, isn't it?
Oh, hit the dip. Hit the diff.
Hit the
Hit the diff. He was
pretty.
definitely hitting the diff.
He was
drove a Peugeot 306 turbo diesel,
No,
and
he-
she was lowered.
He was just
He
fucking.
had a big fucking aerial hanging out the back of her.
for he. Bishop, twice divorced, no surprise, was released on charge on the condition he sought psychological help. He was put on the sex offenders register. Wow. He was banned from the countryside and is now forbidden to go within 1 mile of any farm. So he has to live and remain in the middle of Ipswich to comply with it.
He's sitting, for a fact, he's sitting in the middle of Ipswich going, oh, MacDonald, how far me,
Oh,
and all the farm he had a tractor.
I want to hear the tractor say this story.
The tractor consented, apparently. He'll also have to be kept away from town gardens. If he takes a fancy to a lawnmower, he might find he loses more than just his liberty.
Also, he
This is wild.
only got caught doing it once, but he admitted to doing it 450
I know, like he
times.
could have just been
said-
like, I was only out once, I was drunk.
or he could have at the very most been like, I've done it a couple of
If
times.
you were caught with your trousers down at the side of a tractor, all you had to say there is, listen, I was with some bird I met there and brought her here and she wouldn't do it in the car and I convinced her to, and she's fucking run away in the M woods there.
Or
Paddy.
like,
Do you think maybe he didn't? Maybe he's been bucking cows, but he made up the story about the tractors.
So you think maybe
Because
yeah.
the cow thing is there's a famous one here. Did you know it? Like when people get
Paddy
caught-
fact number 3. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm giving out too many. on
I
one
know, I
show.
love it. Go ahead.
There was a guy caught riding a cow here,
Right.
and the train driver seen him, right? And the train driver went, I actually didn't see what I just seen there.
Yeah.
But a couple of weeks later, same route towards Coleraine.
in the cow.
And
Same route.
He seen the farmer doing it again. So he phoned the cops, and your man got arrested, right? But when it went to court, the guy got away with it because he was like, I've been a cow farmer my whole life, and it's love for this cow. And they were like, so he was able to prove that there was a special affection with this cow because he didn't have sex with any other cows.
No,
Right?
Mike, come on.
And no, seriously, he got away with it. And you know that there's a guy got caught sleeping with pigs in America and used the court case here for the same thing and got away with it. Like this is you can Google that too if you want. It's an actual case that's used all around the world in bestiality now, where people try and prove that they're in love with
I've heard about that actually.
It's a fucking thing, and it's from here.
Right, let's do it.
You're doubting.
I know I'm not
Thomas.
doubting, but
Doubting Thomas
but
again.
I want to read
I've
the
hit
article.
I've hit you on two
Man
here.
has sex.
What
with
are we on,
cow.
by the way?
Oh, 6 hours.
47 minutes.
Whereabouts? Is he in Northern Ireland? We'll do Northern
Yes,
Ireland.
it was. It was like Coleraine, Ballymoney direction. Like
Sex fiend jailed for 11 years, engaging in sex acts
with a cow.
with a chicken and a cow in a farm building. Maybe this is a different guy, but
But this is here.
Oh, but here's the thing. I have to be honest. There's too many articles here. about multiple people having sex with animals in this country. Banbridge man who had sex with family dog jailed for 10 months.
Dog says,
Dog was like, you're
we
barking
knew
up-
when the dog was getting bucked because it made the noise. What was the noise like?
He's like, Honor, it wasn't me. You're barking up the wrong
I was
tree.
putting fucking napkins up his hole to be like Aaron Butler.
There's genuinely, I'm not even joking here. There is a list of so many.
We talked about it before. The chicken boy.
What was Chicken
Well,
Boy?
the Chicken Man was the one I talked about. Chicken Boy was from here. Was the
Chicken Boy sounds like an awful
He was a
superhero.
wee boy that was fucking locked up by his family in the chicken and thought he was a chicken.
Oh, actually, I think
Right,
that's
so
yeah.
you know about that,
Chicken
but I
Boy
ain't gonna
Cross
do it.
Gar.
But yeah, that's it. But
Is there video of him?
Mark McCartney says it. He's definitely
Mark
from-
McCartney is Chicken
Mark,
Boy?
Mark McCartney says he's from Fatona. And I was like, no. And he was like, no, he definitely was from Fatona. And then we looked at it's definitely Cross Gar.
Ah, it
So
says
there's
here
another
Cross
one
Gar.
that nobody knows about in
And
Fatona.
that still is in there.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl, yes, it is.
He calls it
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. It's Fatona. Come on now.
That's-
We're not
that's the
talking
fucking
like him.
North
Come on,
Down
that's
way
the
of
start of
saying
it. See, when you start saying Fentanyl instead of Fatona and you're from the city, you're going to be riding tractors soon. Just, that's the start of it.
Look it. You call it fentanyl.
Man had sex with cow.
Again, Google searches the land us up
Northern
in
Ireland.
jail.
Northern Ireland.
Honestly, when you see the articles that come up, Paddy?
Should I do it in incognito?
Well, I didn't, so no.
Belfast,
Man 77 dies on Mayo Farm after being... No, it's different.
Jesus Christ, there's some sick stuff coming up.
Isn't it like...
Man covered in jelly had sex with cow while friend recorded it.
That's wild. Source of video?
I've heard about giving somebody your wobbler like
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking jelly steak.
Police hunt robber on running cow print onesie.
Isn't this mad? Like, this country's nuts sometimes. You forget, like, until you do a Google like this, you're like, it's fucking... Brexit and Sure, that was the whole thing with David Cameron. Remember, that was the whole scandal.
He fucked
that
it.
He fucked a pig's head as part of an initiation.
And there's me
Conservative Party
thinking
or
that it
whatever.
was just
Or in uni.
fucking King Charles that fucked her.
Don't talk about Diana like that. I'm with you.
Oh, fuck, you're in trouble.
I know.
You
I'm
talk
in-
about
I'm in
Camilla,
shit
you can't
now.
talk about her.
That is true. I am Team Diana, to be fair. Like, fuck Camilla. Fucking bastard. I miss Diana.
But I think that's us, isn't it? For the
Are we wrapping up on cows bucking people? Or people bucking cows? Cows can't buck anyone unless they do it with others. They can buck 6 people. How many hours do they have? I don't know. I'm on
a
it.
civil engineer living in Port Stewart has been ordered to stand trial accused of having sexual intercourse with an animal.
Why is it always? It's never in Belfast. You know that?
Port Stewart.
It's always in fucking Port of a Good Stewart.
Standing in the dock at Banbridge Court, sitting in Newry on Thursday, 43-year-old Garth Michael Williams was charged with 2 counts of allowing himself to be penetrated by a living animal on a date unknown between the 1st of February and the 4th of April.
Oh my god. Allowing
In
myself.
addition, Williams, wearing a grey fleece jumper,
William
and
was in
beige
it?
jersey,
Fuck says are you in Amsterdam?
was charged with 10 offences of distributing indecent images of children. Right now, this is getting fucking grim here.
That's a good end.
Aye. A man accused of trying to have sex with sheep near Spurs training ground.
Yeah, sounds about right. It's just people. What gets into people? Like, it's a sickness, obviously. But yeah, ugh.
Grim.
Animal Farm, eh?
Animal Farm.
Next new porno coming out of fucking
But
Northern Ireland.
thank you very much, Aaron, for coming on and filling in William.
I didn't know you can't say that now. I didn't fill William in. That's happening over in Amsterdam with James.
Jake
right now.
Andrew would have got halfway through this podcast and exploded.
Oh, he would have left. He would have walked out.
Oh,
Probably.
do you know what? This is all too much for
Breakfast
me now.
presenter now. He wouldn't.
Do you know,
wouldn't
this
have
is
been
the
there.
reason why there's 32 counties in Ireland and 6 of them still not down there because these are disgusting.
Yeah.
These are dirty people.
That would be, but yes, it was good to be just free and let loose today and Google all these dirty things with you because we.
And you've learned an awful lot.
I actually have on Schwarzenegger. Shout out to him. Shout out to the cows getting bucked. Shout out to the popes all having
Shout out
sex
to
with each
your
other in the
ex.
brothels. Shout
You
out
finishing
to
the song?
Good. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Paddy.
Yes,
I
no
appreciate it.
problem.
Always, anytime.
Lads, we have shows coming up. Are you still recording or did you?
No, stop it.
I thought he turned it
When
off.
you're awesome, not before this part, John. That's why we're here.
The shows are coming out for warm up, work in progress, and different dates are. You'll see them all on Shane.net. On my socials, you can jump on it there. The second show in the SSR Arena is the 6th of September, 8th of September.
Fun.
And the show in Darien and Millennium Forum is on the 4th of November. So get your tickets bought. I have a show on the Limelight on the 17th, which is St. Paddy's Day, by the way.
That'll be
Mental.
mental.
Yes, get your tickets now, please. And thank you very much, Aaron, for coming on. Have you anything to promote?
Oh, I have my second date in Lavery's, AaronButlerTickets.com. There's about 60 tickets left.
What's your show called?
Africa.
Dead funny show like that came out
Here's what I'll say.
after your man from Jumanji was playing in there. Do you not think so?
Here's what I'll say.
Do you not think so?
If you want to watch someone ruin their career in one night,
Come to...
come see. If you want to see a comedian get cancelled in real time, buy a ticket, and that'll be.
Is it
that'll be-
controversial?
No. it's fun night for everybody. It's on bank holiday weekend. Fuck the king. Watch me instead. There you go.
If you were from Africa, would you like it?
Look, I can't spoil the show, Paddy, but maybe I am from Africa.
I feel like